USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
Charlamagne is running a little late, and it's Thursday. How you feeling, Jess?
I feel good. Yo, look, so I didn't know black people actually got sunburn, right?
Absolutely.
I was, man, and I know the light skins do. You know, ain't much melanin over there with y'all. But, yo, look, so I'm making jokes, cracking on Chris the whole time because, yo, he was real bad sunburn. He still is, yo. It hurt for him to shower, hurt for him to rub himself down, anything, right? So I wake up this morning, I'm peeling on my nose. I'm peeling on my shoulders. I'm like, yo, I'm supposed to be black. What happened?
That sunburn hit you, boy?
It sure did. It sure did. Now, it hits lighter tones.
Absolutely.
Much worse.
Yes.
But I definitely got a little bit of that. And I was like, damn, I'm doing all this making fun of light-skinned people. And, yo, I'm burnt up myself.
And then when it hits your back and you got to put your shirt on your back?
What?
Jesus.
Yeah, so Chris been struggling with that. I've been trying to help him out, yo. He said it hurts.
See, that's one thing. Salute to my wife, Gia. She's heavy into skin stuff.
Yeah.
So she'd be like, you need SPF 70 to block you from the sun's rays and this, that, and the other. And I'd be like, nah, I want a little tan. She'd be like, yeah, when you become 50 or 60, you're going to wish you didn't have that tan when you look like a wrinkled... I'd be like, Jesus.
It's going to mess up your skin in the long run trying to tan, yo. It's not good.
Yeah, so
that's why white people age like bananas. I'm telling you, they be out there tanning. I'm like, oh man, y'all trying to crispify yourself.
So last night I went out, right? Salute to my daughter's boyfriend. It was his birthday, so we went out.
Hey.
And when you hear older people and grown people choke and die, you be like, how the hell they die?
Yeah.
Last night I'm eating lamb chop. I get a lamb chop stuck in my throat.
Oh wow.
Yo, when I say I'm asking for water. I'm drinking water. I'm trying to get I had to go to the bathroom and make myself
throw up
to get it out.
Oh my God.
And I was like, this is how grown people passing away by eating food like that.
That was a scary moment, wasn't it?
My eyes are watery. They looking at me. They don't know what's going on. I'm trying to drink. I'm like, I got to get somebody to give me a Heimlich. Then I'm running to the... Yeah, it was crazy.
Damn, yo. Imagine swallowing a fish bone. You also be feeling like you ready to die too.
Yeah, but you know that's the reason, side note, why I don't eat fish. I don't eat fish with bones.
For real?
Nope. I had a bone stuck in my throat one time.
See, yo.
Traumatized.
Absolutely, me too.
Traumatized. All right, well, let's get the show cracking. Dr. Wes Bellamy and BDAHT will be joining us this morning. They're doing something very special. You know, we always talk about having our own, and they are creating their own basketball tournament. So if you say, well, what do you mean your own basketball tournament? So you know how they have like the CIAA and March Madness. So they're creating their own basketball tournament for HBCU. So that's going down March 20 to the 23rd in North Carolina, the Bojangles Coliseum out in North Carolina. I'm actually doing a bunch of shows out there. I'm just excited.
In Charlotte, right?
In Charlotte, yeah. I'm excited because we need to start having our own, and they don't really show HBCUs on television, the games. We need to support more of the HBCU games because they're going to need butts in the seats. So we're going to be talking to them a little bit. And then, of course, we got Jess Fix My Mess. So if you're having any type of issues, relationship problems, or anything like that, Jess will help you out, all right? We got front page news when we come back. Sean and Charlamagne will be here in a minute. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Just quickly in some quick sports. Congratulations to Giannis. Giannis becomes the 52nd NBA player to reach 20,000 career points. So salute to everybody out in Milwaukee. All right. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, DJ NV and Charlamagne the God. I'm sure he'll be in soon. And Jess Hilarious. How y'all feeling? Happy Thursday.
Good.
All right, y'all. So top of the headlines, there's a lot developing following President Trump's joint address to Congress on Tuesday, including negotiations with Hamas, an update on tariffs, and a read down on the Democrats. So let's get into it. The White House confirms it is holding direct talks with Hamas over the release of U.S. hostages. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said President Trump believes the talks are a part of good faith effort to do what's right for the American people. The Palestinian militant group is designated a terrorist organization by the U.S. and traditionally, you guys have always heard, the U.S. does not negotiate with terrorists. Well, Leavitt went on to say that Israel has been consulted about the talks. This comes as a 6-week ceasefire between Israel and Hamas expired last weekend. Of course, in recent remarks about the Russian-Ukraine war, President Trump did say in order to negotiate peace, you have to talk to both sides. So in other news, there's an update on tariffs. Automakers are getting a 1-month exemption from tariffs on goods from Canada and Mexico. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said President Trump spoke to the big 3 automakers yesterday, and she detailed how the exemption happened. So let's take a listen to White House Press Secretary on auto tariffs.
So the 3 companies that he spoke to are Stellantis, Ford, and General Motors. They requested the call. They made the ask, and the president is happy to do it. It's a 1-month exemption.
Yeah, I wonder how that works for outside companies. You know, there's a lot of them, whether it's Chevy, Ford, Jeep, Buick, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, General Motors, Tesla, even now. But they're saying like some companies like Honda and Hyundai, which they are not from here, but they have factories here that actually build cars in America. So I wonder how that affects them as well.
It might cancel out because, you know, there's also the reciprocal tariffs that are still going to go in effect on April 2nd. So I'm not sure. But the Anderson Economic Group said the vehicle prices are projected to jump between $4,000 and $12,000 due to these tariffs. So.
Well, I will tell you that if that does happen, the federal government's going to have to help these automakers out again. If you look at any lot right now, there's a lot of cars on the lot. People can't afford these cars. They're damn near giving these cars away because people can't afford them. Interest rates are high. So if they charge even more for cars, it's going to be even more cars on those lots, and the federal government's going to have to help them out again.
Yes, it's true. Okay, so moving right along, the White House and GOP leaders are slamming Democrats for their actions during Trump's joint address to Congress. Leavitt again called out Dems for not standing up and clapping for certain feel-good topics, calling their behavior shameful. And House Speaker Mike Johnson said Congressman Al Green will likely face punishment for heckling the president. Let's hear those comments from House Speaker Mike Johnson.
We escorted him off the floor. He couldn't behave himself. It's quite shameful. It brought shame on, I'm sure his constituents are not proud of that tonight, but I suspect that there'll be a censure resolution brought on the floor to discipline him. We have to do that inside the House. We have to maintain decorum. It was really quite a spectacle. You know, and if they're going to use a 77-year-old heckling congressman as the face of their resistance, then bring it on. But we're not going to tolerate that on the House floor, and I don't think the American people are going to tolerate that either.
So just a censure resolution, just for the record, is a formal punishment for such actions like heckling and things of that nature. It's kind of like getting a written referral from a teacher, except it's Congress. And the interesting fact about this, I wonder if Speaker Johnson will keep that same energy with his Chief of Staff, Hayden Haynes, who was recently arrested, cited, and released after being charged with a DUI on the same night on Capitol Hill. He is set to have his day in court, but in the meantime, Speaker Johnson said he's going to stick beside him and allow Haynes to continue leading the Speaker's office. So police say that Haynes actually backed into a Capitol vehicle around midnight. He was arrested but released with a citation to appear in court. So I'll keep you guys posted on what happens in regards to that situation. Any thoughts on those stories?
No, I do understand. You know, everybody has the right. They can boycott, they can walk out, they can do what they want to do, but it has to get to a point where we have to get on a common ground, right? We have to see eye to eye on certain things because it's not hurting anybody else but the regular person, right? If the Democrats look at one thing one way and the Republicans look at it one way, but if we don't see some type of common ground, it's just going to hurt us even more and more and more. We have to figure out how we can work with each other. How, you know, we're not going to agree on everything, but I just feel like this stance that we're doing is just making things worse. And it's what Charlamagne always says. The gap between the have and have-nots is increasing and increasing and increasing. And I get it. There's so many things that we disagree with, but there's a lot of things we do agree with, like the prices of food that's rising. Today I heard that rent is at an all-time high, and we're talking about all these things, and people are losing their jobs. People can't afford it. We have to get back to a place where we can sit at a table and have a conversation and try to do what's best for the American people, and not just what is best for each other's pockets. You know?
Yeah, well said, Envy. In fact, You said it. So that's your front page news for 6 a.m. At 7 a.m. We'll talk about the purse strings that Congress holds and how Elon Musk has to respect that. And the other topic is sanctuary cities. Things got a little heated on the House floor with that topic. So we'll talk about that at 7.
All right. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Again, 800-585-1051. Phone lines are wide open. Get it off your chest. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Everything with me is blessed.
Call up next. 800-585-1051.
Not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
Hello, who's this?
What's going on, man? My name is Super Trucker, man. I'm out of Eastern North Carolina, man. I'm a truck driver.
What's up, Super Trucker? How you feeling this morning?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm out here shifting gears, making that black smoke come out the pipe.
Okay, all right. What you transporting?
I do flatbeds. I'm hauling building materials right now.
Okay, all right. Well, be safe on them roads,
man.
brother.
Yo, man, I just want to know, man, do y'all got love for truckers, man?
You damn right I got love for truckers. You know, let me hear that
I
horn.
know you do, Jess. Hey, look, I got a song called Trucker Love, man. So y'all get a chance, check it out. It's on YouTube.
You still got love for truckers, Jess? You knew he was going? Yeah. Blow that horn for us, brother.
I got you.
All right, man. Be safe on them roads, brother. You. Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's up, MV?
What's up, brother?
What's up, Jess? How y'all doing?
What's up, baby?
Good, good. What's going on? Get it off your chest.
Yo, I'm mad at my brother, James.
What's your brother do?
He set me up. I'm sick last night, not feeling well. I'm at home, and he lied to his wife, telling her that he was hanging out with me all night, and he wasn't.
Oh man, he ain't tell you that you was part of the lie.
He ain't tell me because I was dead to the world, and his wife called my wife, asking her was he with me.
Oh man,
and what your wife say?
Yo, she blew his spot up like hell no. You want to see the cameras?
Damn.
She blew him up, and he's calling me up to talk about, yo, you supposed to help me out. I'm like, yo, you should have told me first.
I hate when somebody make you a part of the lie but don't tell you about the lie. Like, damn.
Now he's mad because he say that I'm the reason why his wife is putting him out. Now he wants to come and stay at my house.
Oh, hell no.
You not the reason, and your wife ain't gonna let him stay. Your wife ain't gonna let no cheating ass dick stay at their house.
I'm sending him over to you, Envy.
Definitely not sending him over to me. I got a couple of dogs that'll make sure he stay out.
I hear that, Envy. Yo, Envy, when you throwing another mixtape out, man? Come on, stop playing.
You be rapping?
You talking about a DJ mixtape, Jess?
Okay,
Jess said you be rapping? You ain't gonna get that in a while, brother. It ain't gonna happen, bro.
Oh, come on, Envy.
It ain't gonna happen. These artists are a lot different, man. But back then, I would say the artists really respected the DJ and really loved the DJ. Where
mixes,
where you ask an artist for something and they would be happy to do it, glad to do it. But now, I ain't playing the politics game, bro.
Yeah, I know what you and Red Cafe, man.
Yeah, shout to Red Cafe. All right, brother. Well, you have a good one, man.
Peace, Envy.
All right, brother. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Wake up, wake up. Wake your ass.
This is your time to get it off your chest. Whether you're mad or blessed, we want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning. This is the school bus driver today. I called you guys on Monday.
Hey, what's up, mama? Get it off your chest. What's up?
So I remember I called you guys on Monday and I told y'all that they towed my car. So I had gave my Cash App.
Yes.
And a lot of people sent me money to help me get my car back out, and I'm so thankful. So I just wanted to shout out to everyone that heard me and everyone that contributed, because I was able to get my car out Tuesday night when I got off of work. So I wanted to shout them out, and I wanted to thank you guys for the opportunity for this, because this is like a big, huge family from all over the world. We don't even know each other. Everybody just be showing love and support.
Well, I'm glad. Well, I'm glad you got your car out.
Yes, thank you. And I know Lauren had mentioned Cynthia, the Wicked lady.
Yes.
When she was talking about, I think it was like the Oscars.
When she was singing,
and I seen on TikTok the other day, it was a Nigerian comedian. I forgot his name exactly, but he was really pissed off with Cynthia. He said that she made a bad comment about like African Americans, and apparently everybody is in the uproar about the comment that she made, and she's supposed to be playing like Harriet Tubman in the upcoming movie. I didn't get a chance to do a deep dive into it, but I know Jess and Lauren they be getting all the tea and stuff, so I wanted to give them that so maybe they could like do some research and find out what she said, because the people are upset.
Yeah, I seen something like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but we're gonna have Lauren reach out so we can get this.
Yeah, I was like, this is some tea, because I had no idea.
Well, have a good one, Mama.
Thank y'all, and thank you guys again for the opportunity.
I'm glad you got your call. All right, Mama. Well, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. We got the rumors coming up. What we talking about?
Man, Amber Rose and Jocelyn took it to a new level. Now, you know they was fighting back in college, right? But Amber Rose said it was for something different that we ain't even know about. So now she accusing, sexual assault lawyers coming out. We gonna break it down, yo.
Wow, we gonna get into. Did you call your source, Jocelyn, and see if it's true? That's your girl.
I know that's my girl, yo. I know. I ain't call her yet.
You ain't call her? All right,
not yet.
All right, we'll get into that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the guy.
That's
are
Chris
the
Brown on this
Club.
record?
Yeah.
Hey, I wonder how much of black radio Chris Brown makes up for. It got to be a lot, percentage-wise. Chris Brown on every song.
Yeah, on everything.
It's either his song or he featured on something.
Yeah, Chris, when you want an R&B hook and you wanted to make radio, everybody calls Chris.
Yeah, because remember back in the day, it was like Ja Rule had that. You hear a lot of Pharrell on the radio. Ashanti at one point.
Ashanti had it, yeah.
At one point, it was T-Pain, too.
T-Pain, definitely.
Then it was Drake for a minute. Drake for a long time.
100%.
Chris,
but people can't live without Chris, so, yeah.
I think you're right.
Well, let's get to the rumors.
Worldwide Mack.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's the coach of shoes.
With Lauren LaRosa.
I'm back. And I got the mess.
Talk to me.
Talk to me about my friend, because Jocelyn is my friend. I need to know what's going on.
I didn't know which side of the. Oh yeah, I didn't know that you and Jocelyn was homegirls.
That's my. They hang out. They go out. They go to the strip club.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
That's
okay.
my boo.
Well, okay. Okay. So right now, Jocelyn and Amber Rose they're having a little back and forth again. So just to update, not update you, but bring everybody up to speed. They were on College Hill together. Yep. They got in that huge fight.
In the classroom.
Or whatever. Huh?
In the classroom.
Yeah, in the classroom. Now, so following this, Amber Rose sat down with Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay. So when and of course, Club Shay Shay picks up pretty big.
Yeah.
Now, when she sat down with Shannon Sharpe on Club Shay Shay, she talked about a few things. She did go into Jocelyn. But one of the things that she also talked about, too, I got to make a segue just because I need this certain audio that's not in yet.
Okay.
So before we get to Jocelyn, I want to talk about the slut walk stuff. So you guys remember Amber Rose supporting Donald Trump? People are like, not Miss Slut Walk.
Of course.
How you going to come out? You're supposed to be so pro-women.
Yeah.
And she didn't really she kind of bantered back and forth about it, but she didn't really. So she explained to Shannon Sharpe why she took that hard left turn and stopped doing the slut walk. Let's take a listen.
Do you think sometimes women actually try to get pregnant from men?
Yes.
That's a real thing?
What?
Yes. I've had girlfriends lie about abortions to get money, to act like they're pregnant. Yes. It's disgusting. This is why I stopped my slut walk, by the way.
Yeah.
This is why I'm no longer a feminist. Okay. Because I saw the dark side of what women can do. And I'm sitting here feeling slighted by men.
Right.
And then I'm fighting for equality.
Right.
And I'm like, the only equality is that you ain't either. You are crazy.
Did he mean do women try to trap?
That's what he
men?
meant. Yeah.
Okay.
So in context, they were having a conversation about just like women having babies with men of money, a certain money status. Yeah, and like should the men have to take care of her and things of that nature. But I thought that was an interesting point because I never heard her basically come out and say like, "Yo, here's why." And I think a lot of people have backed away from the believe all women and things of that nature because of what Amber Rose is saying. Now, when we talk about,
it's called a slut walk, though.
Yeah. Well, why you say that?
What is a slut?
I mean,
what is a slut?
You don't want to be a feminist anymore. You're fighting for equality for sluts, but when we do some slut-ish, it's like, you guys are bad. What do you mean?
Well, that whole feminist argument, I think a lot of people they'll say, well, you should have the right to be able to be a slut.
A slut. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But she stopped it because things was getting too slutty. Go ahead, Lauren. Go ahead.
The definition of slut is a woman who has too many casual sexual partners.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Look,
go ahead.
All I'm saying is, when we moving forward, we still having this conversation about.
And I never understood that because I wouldn't want my daughter to be a slut.
Never ever.
Would be like, hey, I want you to be.
But they took the power out of the word, guys.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Oh my God!
I don't believe that.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
Marching for the slut.
Well, we talking about things getting a little crazy, a little slutty, or not, because we don't really know what happened. So let's go back to what we first started out with. So. On this actual interview as well, Amber Rose talked about what actually happened with her and Jocelyn, like why the whole fight started. Let's take a listen to that.
Jocelyn Hernandez fight. You guys make up?
No.
Tell us how you really feel.
Forever. Okay. She's an ignorant and I don't think about her, but I just don't like her. There's no reason to forgive her.
What led to this? Why was it like this? How did it become so contentious?
Jocelyn Hernandez was trying to have sex with me the whole time I was on College Hill. She was in my ear. She was saying, just give me a chance one time, but if you're cool with it, we can do it in front of my husband. But if not, like, it could just be me and you. And at first I was nice and I said, I'm flattered. It's just not my thing.
Right.
So where the Me Too movement for her? The Me Too movement only work on men.
Okay. Listen, no. So look, that's where it's going. That's why I'm like, this is getting crazy. Okay, so then after this, so that video clip went crazy, right? Mm-hmm. People are like, wait. So basically, like, Jocelyn was trying to force herself on you, and so now we get it. We understand why you were so upset and blah 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 blah, right? So then Jocelyn goes to her Instagram and she says. She's been a victim of sexual abuse at a young age, and she knows how scared a girl in a woman's, how sacred a girl in a woman's body are. She says she does not condone any sexual misconduct. She's a mother, she's a wife, and she's in disbelief that she even had to write this because of her own mental health. She's never in her life tried to pursue or go after any young lady or woman in her life. And she says to all the blogs and the fake journalists, please, I ask that before you let someone come on your platform to say anything about another individual, please fact check. It is someone's life you are playing with. I normally don't say anything or write anything, but this is too serious for me to stay quiet. Until I get vindication, you can hear this from me. That never happened. It will never, and never will. This is defamation of my character, and it will not go unseen, and I will not rest until I'm 100% vindicated. She then mentioned that her lawyers are getting involved. Or are already involved. Go ahead.
I understand what Jocelyn is saying, but you can't fact check a person beforehand because I don't know if that's a fact or not. That is Amber Rose's story. Like that, I don't know if that's a fact or not. How am I supposed to tell Amber Rose, oh, that didn't happen? That's not true.
Well, I mean, if you watch this season, I thought it was more so because, I mean, it looks as if Jocelyn was always harping on her being a mixed woman and not claiming the black side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it's coming out about, all of this is about Jocelyn wanting to have sex with her, who was she trying to have sex
Jocelyn
with?
like, one of them sides gonna let me hit.
Well,
okay, the black side or the white side. One of them.
But who was Amber trying to have sex with? There's a lot of rumors going around about that show.
What show?
A lot of College Hill.
We talking about Iman Shumpert? She addressed that. Amber Rose addressed that in an interview. She said that they're just friends. It's never been anything like that. She has a lot of male friends, but she did also talk about the race stuff too.
Okay,
let's take a listen to that. The bullying.
When I have respectfully declined on numerous occasions. Then she started bullying me with the race. Why you sound white? Why you talk white? Why this and that, blah, blah, blah. But you black. Why you act white? All this. And I'm like, you're like obsessed with me.
Yeah, so Amber Rose had talked about basically her upbringing in Philly and having a black and a white parent. Mm-hmm. She's always had to like defend herself, and it got to the point like she's had to physically defend herself a lot of times because people, you know what I mean? Like
she always says she claims both though.
Yeah,
she's clear with that.
She basically said she was triggered because there were things that were leading up to that fight that weren't put in that BET clip that Jocelyn said to her about the black or white thing that triggered her, and then that's when the fight picks up. But yeah, so now the lawyers are involved. Amber Rose is basically saying she'll counter for defamation as well too. She says that when Jocelyn came here on the Breakfast Club and when she went on Drink Champs, she's alleging that Jocelyn lied about putting her head through a glass window. And she's saying, look, you don't want to play these games. Just take your L like you did on the internet.
Well, line up round two. Okay, if you all had words with each other and then it turns into blows, but it's still words after the fact, then line up round two because clearly somebody didn't get hit hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
It's the truth. If you still talking about somebody after the fact, you ain't get hit hard enough. One of y'all ain't get hit hard enough. Because if you get hit hard enough, you're going to stop talking.
Well, somebody asked. They asked. That's the reason. I'm sure it wasn't just like, I'm going to talk about it. Shannon asked. So that's the reason why that was a conversation.
But it's one thing to talk, but then you still,
I will say
greasy.
they've been dragging Unc for this interview, too. They've been dragging him like, yo, this is not your forte. These is not the conversations we looking for from you. And to me, it was a normal Shannon Sharp style interview, but I think people just don't like Amber Rose.
I was going to say, what else you going to ask Amber Rose about other than Trump and the fight with Johnson and the slut walk? I mean, it's like they can't be too mad at him. It's like, what would you ask her if Amber Rose sitting in front of you right now?
That's the same.
You would ask her, about her lawyers, but I'm saying, like, what else would you want to ask Amber Rose?
I think
it's also bad timing after what Mike Epps said up here on Breakfast Club.
But she mixed though. It count for half.
He does. He said black people. He said he's tired of seeing black people go on that show and just talk about other black people. Shannon need to start having white people on. To start talking about. I guess this is.
Well, he did.
Amber's half white and Jocelyn's Spanish. Oh, carry on. That ain't our business. You're right. Now that I think about it,
Justin's black. She said she black. Oh, yeah, she said she came out her mother black.
She is black.
Uchi,
you're right.
And she black. She a black woman.
So he brought a half white woman on to talk about a black person.
Y'all confusing me.
Okay, he getting there. Baby steps.
He going. He going.
Baby steps. All right. Shannon getting there.
Oh, you got to crawl before you walk.
Wait, didn't he have Gary Owen on?
Who?
He had Gary Owen.
Gary wasn't going in on no other white comedian.
Gary Owen.
He had a white
don't really
on
count for white or something.
Yeah, he white.
Gary Owen's white.
Yeah. Definitely
white. All right.
Thank you, Lord.
That is the rumors. Now, when we come back, we got front page news, and then Dr. Wes Bellamy and BDAHT will be joining us. They're creating their own tournament out in North Carolina. It's called the Black College Invitational Championship, and they're going to break that down. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake up. You're locked into the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Quick sports. Salute to everybody in Milwaukee. Giannis is the 52nd NBA player to reach 20,000 career points. So congratulations to him. Now, what's up, Morgan?
Listen, what's up is Congress holds the purse strings, and they still do. Elon Musk has to respect that. That was the message that was sent on Capitol Hill yesterday as Musk met privately with GOP senators. They basically told him that we know of, because it was a private meeting, that they support what he's doing with Doge to root out waste, fraud, and abuse in the federal government agencies. But a lot of what he's doing needs to be approved with a vote in Congress. Charlamagne was talking about this all week. There's a way to do things, right? So Musk was on Capitol Hill yesterday where he met privately with GOP senators who told him that his Doge workforce cuts need to be approved in a vote in Congress. They even talked about codifying those cuts into law in an effort to make them permanent, possibly passing a rescission package. Now that's above my expertise, my smarts, but that's basically how they're going to try to approach this whole situation. Musk also reportedly gave out his cell phone number to those senators, and I don't know who's going to check into that for possible waste, fraud, and abuse, because that was a private meeting. But anyway, switching gears, let's talk sanctuary cities. There was yet another heated exchange between representatives in Congress yesterday. This time it was Boston's Democratic Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley versus Kentucky's Republican Congressman James Comer arguing in an oversight committee hearing that about sanctuary city mayors. Now here's what happened when Congresswoman Pressley tried to say which articles she was entering onto the record. Let's hear that audio.
Data from Texas shows that U.S.-born Americans commit more rape and murder than immigrants.
Listen, this trend of you all trying to get thrown out of committee so you can get on MSNBC is going to end. We're not going to put up with it.
This is my procedural right as a member of this committee.
You can go with Mr. Frost and Mr. Green.
I'm reclaiming my time.
That's what you want. No. Ms. Presley, I have been very accommodating to you. Mr. Superjohn,
and I take particular umbrage as a survivor of sexual violence. I will enter into the record. This is my right. Thank you.
No.
That's Congress, y'all. So what she was trying to say before she was interrupted was that in 2018, U.S.-born Americans commit more rapes and murders than immigrants. And as you heard from the audio, Comer responded by saying, this trend of you all trying to get thrown out of the committee so you can get on MSNBC is going to end, and we're not going to put up with it. So, of course, Congresswoman Pressley was among the group of Dems who held up signs and walked out during Trump's joint address to Congress on Tuesday. She said that she couldn't sit through the speech and give an audience to someone who operates with lawless disregard for Congress and the American people. Back on the topic of sanctuary cities, Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson is standing 10 toes down, saying that the Chi will remain a sanctuary city despite facing criticism from Republican members in Congress. While testifying yesterday, Johnson said that Chicago's welcoming city ordinance doesn't lead to more crime. Let's hear more from Chi Mayor Brandon Johnson.
Chicago's welcoming city ordinance and our other laws and policies do not lead to more crime. They do not prevent cooperation with federal law enforcement on criminal matters. And we do not harbor criminals. We arrest them.
So the mayor had several fiery exchanges with Republicans, including South Carolina Representative Nancy Mace and also Illinois Representative Darren LaHood. Now, Mace asked the mayors a series of yes or no questions, and when they answered anything but yes or no, well, let's take a listen to that exchange.
Mayor.
Any individual that
Yes or
causes
no?
harm
Yes or no?
and breaks
Okay,
the
Mayor
law
Wu.
should be held accountable.
This is why you have 6% approval rating, because you suck at answering questions.
Jesus.
Ooh, she read him down. So New York Mayor Eric Adams was also among the 4 sanctuary city mayors who were called to testify about their city's policies. Let's take a listen to his comments during the congressional hearing.
A sanctuary city classification does not mean our city will ever be a safe haven for violent criminals. Comprehensive immigration reform is long overdue. While the solution is not within my control as a mayor, I am committed to working with federal officials to go after violent gangs and those who harm residents of our city.
So the mayor, of course, Eric Adams, has faced criticism from his own party for not doing enough to stand up to the Trump administration and accusations he's working with Trump in an attempt to get his federal corruption charges dropped. In addition to New York City Mayor Eric Adams, Chicago's Brandon Johnson, there was also Denver Mayor Mike Johnston and Boston Mayor Michelle Wu, who also testified in that hearing. Any thoughts on that, guys?
I do have a question. If DOJ is freezing funding for Chicago and New York and other sanctuary cities, where are these cities going to get the funding to house the migrants and to feed the migrants and all that? Where's that money going to come from?
And your guess is probably as good as mine. Probably at this point, it's good. It could be what, the crowdfunding type of efforts, grassroots efforts, nonprofit. But if federal funds are not going to be issued, that's a serious, that's a serious situation.
Because you can say you're a sanctuary city, but if you're not getting any funding to house or to help or to feed or to clothe, what happens from there?
It'll probably fall on the private sector and in nonprofit organizations and things of that nature. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And a lot of this is very unprecedented. So it's almost like, can you really truly withhold funding for certain situations, certain
Everybody's
scenarios?
been doing it.
Yeah. All right. So that's your front page news. I'm Morgan Wood. Follow me on social at Morgan Media. And for more news coverage, follow at Black Information Network. Download the free iHeartRadio app and visit us at BINnews.com. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Morgan. Now, when we come back, Dr. Wes Bellamy and BDAHT will be joining us. They're doing something amazing, right? They're creating their own basketball tournament, the Black College Invitational Championship. We have CIAA, there's March Madness. Now they're creating their own. It's from March 20th to the 23rd in Charlotte at the Bojangles Coliseum. They're going to talk all about it. And we need you guys to go out and support. We need asses in seats. We need you to support our HBCUs. And they're going to break it all down next. So don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got some special guests joining us. We got the brother Dr. Wes Bellamy, and we got BDAHT here. Welcome.
What's happening? Thanks for having me. Thanks for having us. We really appreciate it.
Y'all are bringing a basketball tournament back to Charlotte. Yeah, to Charlotte. No disrespect to CIAA. Yeah, but it was better in Charlotte. No disrespect to Baltimore.
Way better.
Wait,
better than Charlotte
that
too.
was way better than Charlotte.
What part though? What part? Like the party scene was better, but the games were not being attended. That was the biggest problem with it being in Charlotte. Nobody comes to the games. Yeah, like everybody out at the day parties turning up, but ain't nobody in there seeing Johnson C. Smith get smacked by Winston-Salem State.
I think
that hasn't happened in a long time.
Calm down. We're not talking about the facts.
I think times have changed for HBCU sports, and I think that was a time when people didn't necessarily go for the sports. Now more and more people are going to the sports. They're broadcasting the games more. So I think if they bring it back to Charlotte, I think it'll be a lot different. I just think the Charlotte, that whole vibe and that whole scene was a lot better. It was fun. You got to see so many different people. I just don't get that from DMV, and I went last year. I just didn't feel that the same way.
Well, one, we want to show love to Mayor Brandon Scott in Baltimore and our partners over at Van Wagner and CIAA. I know they're doing their best in Baltimore.
Right.
I was there this year. I had a good time.
I had a ball.
I thought they did really well. But that's also, to your points, why we're bringing this new tournament tournament, the Black College Invitational Championship to Charlotte, our own tournament started by us specifically for us, the Black College Invitational Championship. We don't have to beg or ask anybody else to do anything for our HBCUs. We started this endeavor to do this specifically for us. We take care of all the fees. We pay for travel, lodging. Every team that comes to participate in the tournament, we give them an entry fee, and then the winning schools get $25,000. And this is all led by us, put together by us. So we need everybody to come out and support.
Yeah, Trump gonna sign an executive order. No federal funding to North Carolina.
And that's different from the NCAA too, because like when teams have to pay to go to the NCAA or pay to go to the NIT and stuff like that. So for West to put in a situation where that BCIC actually pays the schools to come, like that's different right there.
You know, BDAHT, you do the podcast. I didn't know, maybe you didn't either.
I want to say thank y'all for playing that in February every day. Like seriously, thank y'all, Charlamagne, Envy, Jess. Like appreciate the Breakfast Club.
A lot of things that people don't know that you put them on to. You know what I mean?
But you know what I like about that podcast is you tell people about things that they may or may not know about Black history. So tell us the history of the BCIC. Because I never even heard of it, honestly, until y'all did this tournament.
And you won't, because this is the first of his calling. You dig what I'm saying? Like, again, Wes told you, like, this is his brainchild, and the idea that we don't have a space to celebrate HBCUs after our SWAC tournament or CIAA tournament or MEAC tournament. We don't have anywhere else. So an opportunity to have HBCUs come to a NCAA type environment, like this is the genesis of it. This is the history of it. Right now, we're all participating in the history of the BCIC. Last year, again, the thoughts were coming to fruition and having conversations with the appropriate people at the different conferences. There's a lot of legwork that had to go into this. You got to get signed off from the NCAA. You got to get signed off from each individual conferences. There were certain conferences that wanted payments, and there was just a lot going on. So to have it in a space now where we're actually here like less than 3 weeks away, like this is the genesis of the BCIC. So I'm just excited to be a part of this Black history and bringing something like this to Charlotte.
But how difficult is it to get the schools involved, right? Because I DJ a lot of the HBCU events, especially I like the rivalries, right? The rivalries are a lot better because it's like you always see the Howard Hampton, you always see the Hampton Norfolk, you'll see Morgan and Howard, and you'll see FAMU in this one. So the rivalries are good because it gets the people involved. But how are you going to make sure fans come out and actually want to come to these games? Because you said it's so difficult. And a lot of times we don't get the press, we don't get the TV time, we don't get a lot of those things where people don't necessarily find out about it. And that's why I like North Carolina too. I think a lot of colleges, especially HBCUs, are in the South.
Absolutely.
It's easier for people to get there. So how are you going to make sure that people get to these games and these colleges get there as well?
Well, we got a couple of ways. We have a wide variety of different in-game entertainment opportunities for people, different theme nights. I mean, we got a Welcome to Charlotte night on the first day when we're looking at, I mean, this is the first time ever you're seeing different conferences playing each other in a postseason tournament. So we're thinking that that's also going to drive attention to the games when you have the MEAC versus the SWAC, and then you have the CIAA versus the SIAC. Like, you've never seen that. And this is our first postseason basketball tournament, and we know like we can't rest our laurels solely on people just coming to see the basketball games. So we have several of the games hosted by No Limit Larry. Shout out to No Limit Larry.
No Limit Larry
out of Charlotte. He's gonna be hosting the games on Thursday and Friday afternoon, and then Friday evening, Saturday and Sunday for the championship games. We got BDAHT in games. We have performances. HBCU bands will be participating, giveaways, and then it's a whole week of events. So Tuesday we're kicking it off with a golf tournament. Wednesday, we have a HBCU Sustainability Summit with HBCU presidents from across the country, followed by an empowerment luncheon that'll be hosted by some really cool folks, including the Durant Family Foundation. Shout out to Dr. Wanda Durant and Mama Durant. Then Thursday through Sunday, we have the games. We also have an educational day. So we'll be having high school education day with 1,000 high school scholars from the greater Charlotte area coming on Thursday, about another 1,000 on that Friday. And then we have a step show, a culminating event on Sunday evening. So again, like, it's not just about the games, but make no mistake about it, I got one shot at this. If people don't come and support this year, there will be no year two. We got a 1-year agreement with the city of Charlotte. It's kind of a prove it year. Yo, Wes, if you can pull this off and we make it what it's supposed to be, then we'll be able to do something moving forward. But if we don't, then there will be no year two. So all the parties, it's a trial. All the parties, all the day parties, the night parties, all the things that individuals are saying that they want to come for, like, all that's cool. But if you only go to those things and we don't come to the games and we don't sell tickets, we don't put butts in seats, we don't have a safe weekend, we don't have people come and purchase hotels, then we will not have a year 2. Postseason basketball, for those who don't win their conference tournament, is non-existent for us. So it's only incentivized for our season to continue and then to be a part of something in Charlotte where a lot of people want to be back in that city and then doing something for the culture. It wasn't really hard, as I've been talking to presidents and ADs.
He's lying. I just want to say,
damn, dog.
No, man, because I just want to say this, Wes. No, I'm not. I'm going to give you your props because Wes has been boots on the ground of this.
That's
like when
real.
you asked that question, Charlamagne, he's had to talk to every single head of the SIAC, the SWAC, the CIAA, the MEAC, the NCAA, like get signed up. So to answer your question, the first answer to that would be connections.
Okay.
Like the way he's connected to so many different individuals, the people that can go in rooms that he couldn't go into and speak for him on behalf of the BCIC. Now, yes, all the things he's saying is 100% correct, but how did we get teams to sign off? Connections.
That's
the
true.
fact that he knows certain people and he was able to talk to them, that was able to, because certain people wouldn't even listen. And he had to have certain conversations with other people to come. You know what I'm saying? Like, so cash, credit, or connections, you always want them connections, and he has those.
That's right. Y'all got a step show too, right? Greek fraternity versus sorority team?
Yeah, so it's the first ever BCIC step show. So this is the first ever inter-conference step show. So, you know, you often have step shows and it's like just bring the best Greek teams. But these are going to be participating Greek teams and or step show teams from the different conferences. So they'll be competing for the BCIC championship. So everything is not only built around competition, but including all 4 of our conferences. Like, so for example, when you go to, let's say you go to the Hampton, right, or you go to Morgan State, you don't necessarily interact with people from Grambling or from Miles College. If you went to Clark, Atlanta, you're not necessarily interacting with folks from Delaware State, for example. Like,
nobody interacts with Delaware State.
Don't do Lauren like that, man.
I'll be cooking Lauren.
Don't do Lauren like that, man. Lauren and the other BDAHT, they do.
Alumni. Yes,
Deshaun Jackson does, you know what I'm saying? But again, it's all about really bringing these conferences together and having an opportunity for our student athletes, students, and then alumni more than anything else to be able to intertwine with each other is what it's all about. That's how we build culture. And in this era right now, more than any other, we have to make sure we build with each other, which means we got to spend time with each other. We got to do things with each other. We got to play against each other. We got to compete against each other. We spend money with each other, and I think that's only going to enhance us as we move forward.
We have more with Dr. Wes Bellamy and BDAHT when we come back. They're creating their own tournament, the Black College Invitational Championship. We'll talk more when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking it with Dr. Wes Bellamy and BDAHT. Let me ask you, so with a lot of these conferences and these, money's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Has sponsors came in, or was sponsors a difficult thing?
Oh, nah, it's been difficult. I made no mistake about it.
What is the biggest sponsor that came in and supported you right away that you could sell?
Can we say?
Hennessy?
So we're not allowed to say? I would say that the biggest sponsor has been Black Voters Matter. Which
really?
is, ironically. Shout out to my man Cliff and Tasha.
So what about all these soda companies that sponsor everything else, and these liquor companies that sponsor these beer companies, these clothing companies, these car companies? Because I see them sponsor everything else, right?
And they have been very slow to come in to sponsor this. Just being completely honest with you, that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Obviously, we're 3 weeks out. It's going to happen. It's going to be a first class event. But to be very candid with you,
we all at Duce.
Yeah, nah, for real. Like we haven't had a lot of the support that you would see with traditional entities. We're not the ACC. We're not the SEC tournament.
They still have budgets though, and they still have budgets.
Absolutely correct. Which is even more so why we're saying we need folks to come out to the games, because this is really, pretty much half the tournament I've been paying for out of pocket. And this is I'm not gonna say the amount because I'll be in court, but this is a very heavy endeavor in which we've had to put on. And we haven't had the sponsorship support in which you see, again, from other entities, which is part of why we appreciate y'all for having us up here. I'm sorry, Jess, you were saying something.
Yeah, I was about to ask, do you have a really, really dope videographer?
Yeah.
Man, because how you got to do it is you got to package it a certain way. You got to make it look like something that somebody want to get. And to Envy's point, they are supposed to be honestly not quiet about giving money, and sponsors supposed to be coming out the ass cheeks for this. But you got to package that real nice, market it, and have the dopest, I'm talking about really, really dope videographers do every day, like your main event, especially that step show. That step show is going.
Oh yeah.
The energy.
Excite people. That
sound like you coming to host it. What we doing?
It sound like I could do that.
It sound like you should. We need to talk about that.
Yeah,
we gonna bring the budget.
She a new mama too? She taxing her and Envy taxing there. Envy ain't worked in a month.
But no, I see this being really, really big, and that's how you get the Douces and the, not even just liquor, but the
Red
big
Lobster.
sponsorships.
Red Lobster should be
Red
all
Lobster.
over this.
I mean, we've had conversations. You know what I'm saying? We would love to follow up
because they doing the rebrand their damn self.
No
so
doubt.
they need just as much as y'all need.
And
we gotta
give credit what credit is due. We have a really dope sponsorship on. We're partnering with Van Wagner. Van Wagner is the group that runs the CIAA. They produced the Super Bowl. Shout out to my man Julius and Brandon in the back. They've been really, really helpful. But I wouldn't be lying if I didn't say that again. We haven't received the same amount of support as others. So
even clothing, jersey, whether it's Puma, Nike.
Oh yeah,
right.
I mean, we've literally had conversations with all of these entities. What we have
sometimes people want to see it done.
That's literally what I was about to
But
say.
I always say that with all these companies. I mean, Charlamagne and myself, we deal with these sponsorships and companies. It's difficult. Give me something.
Yeah,
like give me a little 5 stacks just to help me out for the first year, and then when we prove ourselves, then we can go to the table. But what about TV time? Is this going to be on TV?
Yeah, so we are proud to announce that we have a television partner with Rise. It's a new network. They're part of Samsung, so we're the first sports entity on their platform network, us and Live Golf. So Samsung came in as a partner, Samsung through Rise, rather, they came in as a partner, so we were really happy about that. And they're producing as well as streaming and televising the entire tournament. Really, really looking forward to that. Everybody with a Goku.
Did you reach out to other networks as well, and they kind of just fell back as well? HBCU Go, BT.
Yeah, we ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to HBCU Go. I will say we had some fruitful conversations for a wide variety of different reasons. We're working through how things can work out in the future.
And I like them.
But for this right now, again, Rise stepped up. They answered the challenge, and they're showing us support. But more than anything else, it's one thing to watch it on television. We need folks to come down to Charlotte and come to the games. And that's why I'm so happy to have brothers like BDAHT, Jess, Envy, Charlamagne for your support, because us not only being on your platform
I'm not
helps
a brother.
a great deal.
I'm not a brother. I heard what you just said.
I mean, my bad.
That's why I'm blessed to have brothers like you, Jess, Charlamagne.
My bad, sis. My bad.
She got PTSD. She got PTSD. She went through a bad time on social media about that a while ago.
Yeah, my bad.
What she been through, BDAHT? What you mean?
I mean, it was a lot.
It was a lot going on, right?
Yeah.
Y'all, wow.
Sis had to have a whole baby to prove to the critics.
Number 2.
Exactly.
Like, we didn't know you the first time.
I'm pregnant.
We don't believe the first one.
Told y'all, yo.
Yo, it is rough out here.
This is a tough room.
It's interesting with the sponsors, because what I would want sponsors to know, and this is the question I'm going to ask, how does this tournament help address the challenges that HBCUs face in regards to funding, media coverage, recruitment? Because sponsors need to know if they are connected with y'all, they are helping with that.
Yeah, literally, this is your one-stop shop. So when we talk about recruitment for HBCUs, our high school education days will be recruitment fairs. We have 2 days of that specifically. When you look at creating an environment to show off the best of HBCU culture, from the sports environment, the games will be high-quality, first-class events. The the college bands that will be playing and performing also show you a glimpse of the HBCU culture. And then when you look at the alumni support and those who will be attending the games as well as the ancillary events, you're going to get everything about HBCU culture at this specific tournament. When you look at the presidents who will be attending the Sustainability Summit, the Empowerment Luncheon, when you're going to have literally 500 players and stakeholders all in one room, there's no better place for you to be able to have a captive audience to show off whatever it is that you're selling and or supporting than this event that is put together by us, that is for us, and it's going to be for the benefit of our people.
And so the biggest thing is we need these games to be sold out.
Yeah.
Butts in the seats.
Okay. We need butts in the seats, man. The Bojangles Coliseum holds 8,300 people. All the floor seats have been bought out. So, of course, our folks, they like, we want to sit on the floor. The tickets are very affordable. Tickets are $40 per session. We have 2 games on Thursday at 12 and 2. Then you have evening games at 6 and 8. That's the same model for Thursday and Friday. So we start off with the MEAC versus the SWAC teams and the CIAA versus the SAIC on Friday. Then the MEAC versus SWAC championship games are on Saturday. And then the CIAA versus the SCIC championship games are on Sunday.
And it's men and women.
It's men and women. It's 16 teams. Yeah, so we don't leave our sisters out. You know, Jess, we don't leave the sisters out.
See that?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. We don't leave the sisters out because it's important for our ladies to have the opportunity to showcase their talents as well. And we're hoping we're going to have a few more surprises.
And where do they go to get tickets?
You can go to Ticketmaster.com, or we prefer you go directly to our website, www.blackcollegechampionship.org. You can put it in any search engine. Look us up on Instagram. You'll see the history of this coming together. You'll be able to follow the journey. And man, we just need your support. You know, again, www.blackcollegeinvitationalchampionship.org, or again, you could just put in BCIC in any of your search engines. You'll see us come up. The write-ups, all the information. You know, again, make sure y'all come down to Charlotte. The weather's going to be nice. It's going to be a first-class event. BDAHT is going to be on the mic. No Limit Larry. We got a couple other special guests, man, that'll be there in attendance too. You know, a few friends of mine who will be in the city during that time. So you don't want to miss it. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah. All right. Well, Dr. Wes Bellamy and BDAHT, we appreciate you guys.
Appreciate y'all, man. Seriously.
Man.
I'll see y'all down there. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
What's happening out there? How y'all feeling, man?
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club.
Yes, man. I want to tell everybody, man, thank you for getting your tickets to the 3rd annual Black Effect Podcast Festival, which is happening Saturday, April 26th at Pullman Yards in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, for everybody who's been the last couple of years, you already know what to expect. It is a day of all your favorite podcasts, man. Your day of culture, a day of community, and a day of conversation. So this year we got Mandy and Weezy hosting the event. We got Good Moms, Bad Choices. They'll be there. The Naked Sports Podcast with Carrie Champion. R&B Money Podcast with Tank and Jay Valentine. And Sarah Jakes Roberts will be there doing the Woman Evolved podcast. So go get your tickets right now. blackeffect.com/podcast festival for Saturday, April 26th in Atlanta. And salute to my guy Louis V, man. He's out there. He'll be providing the soundtrack per usual.
What up, Louis V?
That's right.
Yo, also, I'm going to be in Atlanta next Wednesday and Thursday. I got shows at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. Y'all get y'all tickets. I got 2 shows on Wednesday and then 2 shows on Thursday. I'm about to bring back the weekdays. I remember when I first started comedy, right? They would only book me on the weekdays. You had to like earn that spot to do clubs on the weekends, right? But I found like that was my niche. I was like, man, I can sell any day. I used to sell out on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. I ain't only sell out on weekends. That's just me flexing a little bit.
A little
yeah,
flex.
You know what I'm saying? People used to leave their kids in the house to come see me.
So how's that going to work with your morning show schedule?
I'm going to broadcast live from Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, y'all trying to make sure I'm coming to work.
I'm just asking.
That's what we care about.
I got a lot of days out on
Here Tuesday, Wednesday, say, okay. What about the show in the morning, you know?
Yeah, get your money at night, but what about the morning? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm going to be broadcasting from Atlanta, y'all. We got Atlanta, our offices down there.
That's right. And Louis
set you up.
Hey, Louis, make sure you get Jess right.
Come on, Marty Ma.
Marty Ma. All right, we got the rumors coming up. What we talking about?
I'm about to say, make sure you get Jess right. Nope, you got to make sure just get there. That's the other. Let's make sure just get there. That's the most. Let's do that.
For real, yo, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Honestly, I don't know what we have coming up.
Okay.
To be honest with you, but I tell you what though, it ain't rumors because Lauren be coming with straight facts, yo.
No, let's not say that either.
Let's not say that.
She be having the latest on things. I don't know if they're all facts.
But all the damn details be factual.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
It's alleged
somebody that knows somebody.
Alleged
Can there be alleged facts? Let me think about that.
No, it gotta be facts.
Man, that girl be doing
sometimes
all that
she have
research.
facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
The latest.
You're right. I like the latest.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors.
Worldwide Mack. On the Breakfast Club.
She's the culture show
with Lauren LaRosa.
I'm back. And I got the mess.
Talk to me.
So when Portia was up here, she stirred up some mess, huh?
Girl, yes. You missed a good one, okay?
Now, I watched it.
So Portia talked about a lot of things, and I know that people have been into the things, but one of the things she talked about that is going to be, I think, a big storyline on this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta is Drew Sidora. They're giving the vibes as if she's dating Portia's ex, Dennis, who was the father of her daughter, PJ. Let's take a listen to Portia when she was here.
Now, how tight are you and Drew?
Drew, you know what, Drew? It's some people you just realize, okay, you just a little.
Is she still an ambassador of Go Naked Hair?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
She's an okay person, I think, for a lot of her friends. I think they love her. I think they trust her. I think if you're not her friend, you shouldn't trust her and you shouldn't be around her.
Okay, so with you saying you shouldn't trust her, you shouldn't be around her, and she is not wearing go naked hair anymore, you're not happy about the allegations that she might be in a relationship or whatever with Dennis, your ex.
She actually was trying to film with him behind my back, and that's just not cool. And then also there was a go naked photo shoot she was trying to set up without me knowing anything about. I have to prove everything. Some of them fits, it's not fitting for you. So I would like to, as the owner of the company, be a part of any of that. So when those two things were happening behind my back with my business on my show, yeah, I have a problem with you.
Yeah. So you know who else had a problem? Drew Sidora's sister. So Drew Sidora's sister, the Jasmine brand, shout out to the Jasmine brand, had picked up our clip. And Drew Sidora's sister, her name is Allison Jordan, according to her Instagram, commented and said, Portia, so you are on a lying tour. Why are you creating a fake story? Shame on you, and tag Portia. Baby daddy Dennis McKinley came in the comments and added Drew's sister and said, not too much on baby mama. I would hate to have to push your sister's album back. It comes out next week and it's a classic with a laughing emoji.
Wow. Push your sister's album back.
When she was up here, we talked about the fact that now Dennis is producing music and he is allegedly only hanging out with Drew because he's producing Drew's music.
Right.
So he's like, don't play with my baby mama. But I was like, their relationship is, I know she said they're co-parenting. He don't play about Portia.
Do y'all got eyes? Has anybody seen Capital P? I can understand why Simon want to be in the country illegally. I can see why homie's still fighting for her. Like, what's the problem, people?
That's his baby mom. He's always gonna have love for Portia.
And have you seen her?
That's his baby mom.
I thought he was trying to get her back after Mr. Guabadia was, after she ended it with him.
What'd you say?
After Mr. Guabadia. Simon's
last name.
Yeah, put some respect on that man's last name.
That's definitely a name that'll get you deported. 100% get you deported.
But for real, I thought they was going, do a little something again. Because right after that, they was like together at the house or something.
Well, they're always together, and she posts photos, and that's
so
what
they
I'm saying.
Just have a healthy co-parenting.
She said they homies, but she said when she get a new man, we'll see how much of the homie vibe he gives. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, we know he don't play about it, but he gonna push back this album.
Are we looking for the album?
Okay, Lauren, let's go with the shade.
Wow.
Let's go dropping the clue bomb from Lauren Shade.
Great.
I didn't even know it was coming out.
Just being
Drew going tweet
I
just being honest.
I honestly didn't know.
Love Drew on the show, but I was not looking for new Drew music produced by Dennis McKinley. I wasn't. I was so shocked.
I like Shady Lauren. That's what I'm talking about.
What else did
that wig be cocked to the left, you're gonna get some shade.
It's not cocked to the left.
He is a hater. He's really a hater.
Your wig is sitting just nice, straight. It's fine, girl. You ain't here fixing it when ain't need nothing wrong with it. I'm like, yo, don't worry about it. You better wear that wig crap. You be over here fixing. I'm like, yo, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's fine. Damn.
Yo, Gabrielle Union.
Yes, what's up with her?
Dwayne Wade. So you remember when Gabrielle Union came out and said that she was doing 50-50 with Dwayne Wade?
Yes.
I have that audio just in case you didn't remember, so let's listen to that.
It's weird to say I'm head of household because in this household, we split everything 50-50. But in the other households that each of us have to support, it puts there's always this like gorilla on your back that it is like, you better work, you better work. You gonna sleep in? Somebody might not eat.
Yeah, so when that happened, when that interview happened, people was like, girl, what? Like, your husband's Dwayne Wade. But then there were other people that was like, yo, I get it. Like, she want to take, you know what I mean?
I do too.
They both got it, so it's like,
and
it don't matter.
his wife is Gabrielle Union. Like, what are we talking about?
And that was the other side of it. But my sister's backtracking now. Gabrielle Union says now she might not be with the 50-50. Let's take a listen.
Famously said 50-50 or bust, right? And I meant that financially, spiritually, emotionally. And there's just a lot of days that I have 10% and I need him to be 90. There's days I don't have and I need him to be 100. It's a trauma response. And 50-50 is I'm not going to be vulnerable enough to trust you with 100% of anything, not my heart, not my cash. And when I started to really address that and I was like, do you want to pay whole mortgage? I thought I was about to die. I had such anxiety. Like I was crying, I was shaking. And he was like, you insisted on that. He's like, I thought it made you feel better. I'm like, it did. And right now I want to take it back. Now it sounds crazy to be like, you, Mr. NBA superstar who made a bazillion more amount of money than I do, can pay the mortgage. And it's brought us closer because he knows it's not about whether he can afford it. It's being vulnerable enough to know that I'm okay.
And why you laughing?
I like that.
Charlotte, what?
No, I was saying, see what happens when Hollywood starts rolling back DEI initiatives.
Yeah.
Price of eggs are high.
Price of eggs are high.
Price of eggs are high.
You getting a little up there.
She was ready to die.
That's what I'm saying. The roles start slowing up in Hollywood. You know, the movie starring black people ain't doing what they supposed to be doing.
Sitting in the shower,
See what I mean?
knees to chest, crying
52
in
years
the
old
shower.
now. You see, your man's part owner of the Jazz too. And he got that old NBA money?
Right.
Man, what am I working so hard for?
Yeah, exactly.
I understood the vulnerability part though, Jess. I don't know.
I like it.
Yeah, I felt like I get it. Like it's like you kind of want to make sure you hold your own weight just in case he get crazy. Like, all right, cool, I'm good.
But guys are married
to the table.
Exactly. But I think that's it.
But if you get crazy, she get half.
She get half, exactly. You guys are married, you have kids.
I hear you, but I think I wouldn't speak for a lot of women. For myself, Jess, you let me know how you feel for myself. When I think about vulnerability in a relationship financially, I feel like the more financial responsibility the man has, sometimes a control thing comes in. So I always want to remind him, like, I don't need you. But it's like, no.
Y'all need each other. You're looking at marriage.
Exactly.
It's different.
But it's a struggle.
Yeah, I like it. They had to revisit the table. You know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like she felt as if like that would have worked for her at first. But I ain't gonna lie, something about it that I don't like that she said that he said. Oh, I mean, that's something that you wanted to do. So you didn't take charge enough to be like, nah, I'm going to take care of this. I'm going, you know what I mean? Like, he just kind of let her. I mean, that's fine.
His wife said, "Now I want to do this. Okay, do it. I'm here whenever you want to come back. But let's go ahead do it."
I know you're gonna get tired. I ain't worried about it. Go ahead on out there. I know you're gonna get tired.
But just to not see that she tired before she get there. This lady said she was about to die.
He might have seen it and said,
You know
I
what I'm saying?
gotta. The type of woman that she is, he might have had to let her get to that point to be like, okay, you want to talk now? Like, I know sometimes that happens.
I wish. Okay, well, I get it. I get it.
Wish what?
You see me struggle, you better say something before I gotta say something.
Not if you acting up.
I get what everybody's saying, but I don't think it's a struggle thing. I think that she's just saying she reserved the right to want to work if she want to work, right?
Yeah, but we need to listen to the thing again.
I get what you're saying because you're talking about from the perspective of like you work hard. Yeah, so you're saying like my man watching me work hard and bust my behind. I need him to be like, yo, sit down. I'm telling you right now, I got it. Right?
Yeah.
By the way, nobody wants to work hard on purpose, y'all.
No, we want to work smart.
None of us want to work hard.
You want to work smart.
We
not
all
hard.
want to be kept. Wouldn't you just want to kick your feet up and just have somebody take care of you?
Oh, too, yeah, because y'all been doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on y'all.
I have no problem kicking my feet up.
I'm not one of those guys
can't kick
I
up.
gotta work. I gotta control the household.
Y'all can't kick. Y'all ain't never had the luxury of kicking up y'all feet.
I be
Y'all
Stedman.
been,
That's his name, right?
Y'all
Stedman?
been
I be Stedman.
No.
Stedman is a lawyer though. Stedman got his too. Now don't act like Stedman don't got his.
I get it.
Compared to Oprah?
But when have y'all ever got
okay.
to sit back and let y'all wives take care of y'all, like handle all the bills
Y'all not gonna
financially?
do that.
Oh no, my wife definitely did that for me. When I've been fired 4 times.
But that's because you didn't have a
that's
choice.
not hard to believe. But I'm saying
when I was unemployed and too proud to go collect unemployment checks because I thought people would recognize me because I used to work with Wendy Williams and all that. My wife was definitely the one going to work, paying all the bills and the rent and everything else.
Yeah. You didn't have a choice, so you weren't like, yeah, baby, this is bliss.
And guess what? I would choose it again. All right? Are you crazy?
It's the truth.
Your wife held you down. That's different than I'm just
Y'all
taking care of
acting
him.
like y'all wouldn't want a baller to take care of you. Take care of me.
No.
But
I
the point
said,
is
take care of me.
in a marriage, it shouldn't
Take
matter.
care of me,
in a
baby.
marriage, everything is together, right? So if your wife is doing something where she can support everything, who cares? I don't have to be. Well, now I want. No, go ahead, babe. I'll cook. I'll clean. I'll take the kids.
No,
I'll
we're
breastfeed.
gonna hire somebody to do that too. Okay, let's all make our lives
that's
easier. Okay, let's just all hit the lottery so ain't nobody got to do nothing. That's the perfect scenario.
Y'all hating asses just took it somewhere else.
Wait
But
till
anyway, I understand what Gabrielle was saying. I get it, and he should have been stepped in. Like, all right, look. I see.
Wait till
you
my
about
man be
to
taking
die.
care of me.
I be hearing you crying in the shower. We ain't having sex like we
Tyler
used
Perry
to.
ain't called back, huh?
You know.
Price of eggs too high, you know. All right.
Dude, man.
Thank you for those
playing
rumors,
with nail polish, and I'm over here crying. Like, what's happening?
What?
Keep going, Envy.
We be right back after this. You talk about
Dog, get the damn next. What you talking about, Charlamagne?
Well, after the hours, we're gonna talk about somebody being deported.
All right, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake up. You're locked into the Breakfast Club.
I was donkey of the day.
Made it.
Damn, the hee-haw again.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
I ain't trying to be donkey of the day no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called Donkey of the Day, and it really caught me off guard.
Damn, Charlamagne, who got the donkey of the day today?
Well, Jess Hilarious, Donkey of the Day for Thursday, March 6th goes to a real estate agent named Stephanie Lovins. Now, I'm going to let you know right now, the mayonnaise is heavy on this story. Okay, Stephanie used to work for Century 21. We all know what Century 21 is, correct?
Yes.
Big real estate company. Stephanie was a real estate agent there, but she isn't anymore. She got fired. Okay, she got fired because Stephanie was dining at a Mexican restaurant in Columbus, Ohio. Salute to everybody who listens to us on 106.7 The Beat in Columbus, Ohio. Drop on the clues bombs for 106.7 The Beat in Columbus, Ohio. Thank you for listening to the world's most dangerous morning show. Now, before I tell you about Stephanie, I just need to remind you that since the start of President Trump's second term, thousands of undocumented migrants have been getting arrested and deported. We know this, okay? Tom Homan and Ice Ice Baby not playing. And there are a lot of undocumented migrants in this country who are scared to death, okay? ICE has asked me to go on a couple of ride-alongs. There is a part of me that wants to see for myself what is happening, how it's happening, so I can properly report on it. But let's just stick to the story. I just needed to remind you of what's going on in this country to give the proper context to this story, okay? Stephanie Lovins was dining at a restaurant called Cazula's Mexican Cantina, and she had a waiter named Ricardo. Now, Ricardo is a U.S. citizen, but who cares about that minor detail at a time like this, okay? Stephanie got upset with Ricardo, and she did this. Let's go to AB6 News for the report, please.
Customers head into Cazuela's Mexican Cantina on East Broad Street just days after this photo was snapped of a receipt a customer left behind Sunday that includes no tip and a hateful message reading, "You suck. I hope Trump deports you."
I think it's despicable. You know, that's not who America is. You know, we're all immigrants.
Just hours after the photo of the $87 bill was posted to social media, it went viral. The restaurant chain not allowing ABC6 to talk with employees, but in a statement telling us in part, "We are deeply disappointed by the offensive message left on a recent receipt which goes against our values and the welcoming environment we strive to create. There is no place for hate in our restaurant."
Can't talk to our employees. Everybody ain't got their papers. But in the signature section of her receipt, Stephanie wrote, "I hope Trump deports you." This isn't fair to migrants, okay, because a lot of Mexicans especially have just become the poster children for undocumented migrants, and that's not fair because most Mexican immigrants in the U.S. are documented, but a significant number are not. But that does not give people like Stephanie the right to profile them. Now, I know what a lot of y'all are thinking, because I was thinking it too. How bad was Ricardo's service that Stephanie wanted him deported? Like, this just wasn't a random attack, was it? You just don't go from zero to deport him. Did he not bring the guacamole and chips to the table fast enough? Did she ask for no salt around the rim of her margarita and Ricardo bought one with salt anyway? She wrote, "I hope Trump deports you," followed by "0, you suck." 0 is the amount of the tip that she wanted to leave. But how bad was the service that she did all of this? Did Ricardo not speak proper English, so there was miscommunication? I'm just trying to figure out, or I was just trying to figure out how terrible a Mexican service must be if you want them deported. I'm gonna be honest. Every encounter I've ever had with a Mexican in the service industry has been pleasant. Okay, dropping the clues bombs for all the Mexicans in the service industry. They are super friendly, respectful, very hospitable, warm, which is why they thrive in the service industry in this country. So how bad was Ricardo's service that Stephanie not only said, "I hope Trump deports you," but you suck and got 0 tip? Well, if that's what you were thinking, that's wrong. That's not what happened. Stephanie decided to have a side of racism with her chimichanga because the restaurant had a 1 coupon per table policy. 1 coupon per table. Let the record show that 1 coupon per table usually means 1 coupon per purchase. So you can get one item. You can't use the coupon for the whole table. I know that's where the discrepancy lied. But the reason Stephanie is getting donkey of the day is because she at first denied any involvement. In fact, she went on social media and claimed that her credit card had been lost or stolen and that someone else used it. But this proved to be a lie because the restaurant has cameras. Damn. And the restaurant reviewed the footage and confirmed that Stephanie had been sitting her ass right there in that restaurant the whole time. By the way, I like a good liar. Okay, I like a person who makes up extravagant lies and follows through with the lies. Stephanie went on Facebook and said, my credit card was lost or stolen and somebody attempted to use it. Thanks for the notifications. This has been reported through my bank. Then she went on LinkedIn and said, thank you for all the recent notifications of scammers and profile hackers. I recently discovered a lost or missing credit card and an attempted purchase. I appreciate your patience while I manage the situation. Then she deleted all her social media accounts altogether.
Smart.
Because she doesn't got the heart to stand on what she said. I like a good liar, but I like a person who stands on what they said even more. If you wanted Ricardo to get deported, then stand on that. But I guess that racism wasn't worth losing your job, was it? Please let Chelsea Handler give Stephanie Lovins the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. That is way too much Dan mayonnaise.
You a real estate agent, work for Century 21. You lost your job because you couldn't use a coupon. You want a man deported because you clearly not selling any houses and wanted to use your coupon?
But I'm with you. How bad was the service when you got a pen and wrote that down?
Well, no, the service wasn't bad. That's what I thought at first.
Right.
When I first read the story. She was actually upset because she couldn't use the coupon. Damn. That's what she was upset about Ricardo about. Yes.
Huh?
You just came back from Mexico. How was the service, Jess?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Unlike America.
Oh.
It was amazing. They work hard to make sure people are feeling good. And, we can say they work hard for tips, but they definitely just...
hospitable
it's just
people.
In their, it's in their DNA. Like, they want to make sure you are happy at all times.
Absolutely.
You're taken care of. You eating good. Yep. It was amazing.
And we know you love...
Yeah. So what's next, Charlamagne? Stop playing.
I just said we know you love the service of Mexicans.
I do. I love the service. Yes, I do. And
that's all.
All right. Yes. So what else we got going on?
Jess Fix My Mess is next.
Fix My Mess.
Fix My Mess.
Jess Fix My Mess.
You know
God
what?
dang. See,
You know
can see
what?
all she does is have one child with a Mexican. Now you telling her she got to fix people Mex.
Jess Fix
You see
My
what I'm
Mess.
saying?
Oh,
one
Lord.
baby with a Mexican, and now you got to fix Mex
Jess
for the rest of
Fix
your life.
My Mess.
See what I'm saying? Do you even know how to cook Mexican cuisine? Do you even know?
No, I
You
don't.
see what I mean? One child with a Mexican, now you got to fix people Mex. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
585-1051. Jess Fix My Mess. If you're having problems, relationship problems, or issues, call her up right now. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
X about me.
Relationship problems?
X about me.
You need to beat your coworker's ass.
X about me.
Your coworker need to beat your ass? Call it up. It's Dr. Jess, and I'm here to fix your mess. It's getting very much messy. Let me fix it.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. It's time for Jess Fix My Mess. Hello, who's this?
Anonymous.
Okay, Anonymous. What's your question for Jess?
Long story short, I cheated on my fiance, and I found a GPS tracker in my car recently, and I don't know what to do.
Stop cheating. That's what you got to stop doing, because that's why. How long you been cheating? He's obviously been on to you for a while. How long?
Yeah, he found out. I told him I came clean, but we're trying to work on things.
Trying to work on things. So you recently found the tracker after admitting that you were a cheater?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so that tells me that he does not believe you. You know, he still does not trust that you are done cheating. Are you done with cheating?
No.
Right.
Damn it, man.
And you are questioning why you have a goddamn GPS tracker in your car and you're not done cheating. So why did you come
I don't know
clean?
what to do with the relationship.
Oh, you want to... Oh, okay. Baby, you got to get up out of there. If you want to live your life and you still feel like you got some other things that you don't want to cheat on the person, do you? You know what I mean?
I don't, no.
Just leave him. Because you're not happy. You're cheating for a reason, and he's not happy either.
I still love him, though. I do.
And that's how it works. You always love the person that you cheat on. You know what I mean? You love them, but it's something that he's lacking that you can't get there, right?
Gotcha.
Something that he's not doing that you really, really wish that he would do. And although you don't want to leave him, you still find... you're still looking for something else, and you're finding it out in the streets, and that's still not. Are you married, or this just your boyfriend?
we're engaged and we bought a house together 8 years ago. So
y'all ain't making it down that aisle, girl. I know you love him, but damn, you ain't even married and you cheating. I think you should just.
Right.
I think you should just revoke that whole engagement. Go and live your life. How old are you?
He took the ring already.
How old are you?
I'm 46.
You 46?
Yeah.
Too old to be playing around.
Okay. She need to be Neo's fifth girlfriend. That's what it sounds like. You into the poly situation. I think that's what you need. You need somebody who's going to be comfortable with you doing these things. I know he already bought the ring. I understand. But would this be better that he found out after you married him or right now? I think it makes more sense that he found out now, and I think that you just need to look in the mirror and just be honest with yourself. Marriage is not for you, especially not a committed marriage. It's not for you right now. I'm not saying forever, but that ain't something that's for you right now, because you got to give him the choice. You know what I mean? Right now, you're not really giving him a choice. You want to lead him on, and he marry you, and you're still gonna cheat. I love your honesty. You like, no, I ain't finished cheating yet, but you can't walk down the aisle. I love it.
I called for a reason. Like, I'm not trying to. I mean, excuse me.
Okay.
I want real advice.
Yeah.
So just like I have to tell my therapist everything.
Yeah.
He can't help me if I lie or if I withhold.
Yeah, and that sets you apart from everybody else. People be calling up here lying to me, leaving out parts of the story. I applaud your honesty, but you cannot get married, and you have to tell him that you're not ready for marriage.
But I'm the one that wants to get married, and he doesn't. I mean, he's the one that's holding back. I mean, obviously he gave me a ring, which indicates he would want to marry me, but he could also just be leading me on.
Leading you on?
We've been together 10 years.
Yep. You can't get married. The advice is still the same. I know you want to get married, but you're not ready. I'm telling you, this ain't even about him no more. This about you. You're not ready to get married. You're not, because you're not finished playing the field. You know what I mean? And that's totally fine, but you got to do that single, He already got trust issues. You found a GPS tracker. That is scary. It's scary as hell. But what's also scary is being engaged to somebody that keeps cheating. It's crazy, and it's scary knowing that I have to track my woman because I'm afraid that she ain't gonna never stop cheating. I know she's doing something, and we ain't even make it down the aisle yet. So yes, while marriage is something that you want, that's a little further down the line for you, boo.
Thank you.
You're welcome, babe.
Good luck, mama. Jess Fix My Mess.
See what I'm saying? And you wanted Amber Rose to stop the slut walk. Okay?
I ain't want her to stop. She wanted to stop because of her.
These ladies need something to do.
Jesus. I didn't want her to stop. I just felt like it was complete contradictory why she stopped.
800-585-1051. Jess Fix My Mess. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Help me. Baby. It's the real deal. Help me. Help me.
Oh my God. I'm all up in your mess. I'ma fix it. Fix it. Fix my mess. Fix it. Fix it. Just gonna fix your mess, because my advice is real.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're in the middle of Jess Fix My Mess. We have Sherry on the line, right? Hello?
Sherry.
Oh, Sherry. I'm sorry. Take us off Bluetooth for speaker.
Sherry.
I said Sherry.
Why you yelling at that lady, man?
She yelling at me.
Damn.
Sherry, what's your question for Jess?
That's that Brooklyn stuff. Look, Envy, I'm a fan. Stop. What's good? Good morning. Morning club.
Good morning. What's side, bitch? Shot o'clock. He sounds drunk.
Definitely shot o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, y'all. All right, Jess. So I want you to fix my mess, eh?
What's up, baby? What you got?
All right, I got this ex, right? Now, we were together for like 2 years, and then we were still together physically for 2 years after we had broke up. But in those 2 years we broke up, he was with another person, living with her, engaged to her. I don't care about that. I trained that meat myself, you feel me? So it was kind of hard for me to leave that alone. Regardless of whatever we broke up for, trying to train somebody else from scratch is kind of hard. But I attempted, and when I attempted, they was just terrible, back to back. And I'm like, I'm not kissing all these frogs till I get a prince. You feel me? Like, some of them is just toads. And so I just want to know what I should do, girl. Because that meat is forever mine. Or should I let this girl have her fiance?
I
like,
think you should.
If they gonna be married and all that, you feel me?
I know. But this is the thing, because I think I want to tell you to go ahead and pursue him, because that's your ex. You trained that meat and all of that. I get that. But if he's about to walk down the aisle with another shorty, and he just, at this point, he's just using you for the convenience.
See,
of
it's
sex.
not using when I'm the one initiating. I hit him up like, I know y'all got whatever y'all got going on, but you busy today? Because I need something real quick. You feel me? But I'm going to know, like...
Well, I don't think you got anything to even worry about, because once Shorty get a whiff of this, she ain't walking down the aisle, so you going to have him, believe it or not.
See, no, that's the thing. I don't never want him back.
Oh,
I want that, and that's why I let him have this fiance, because, let that girl deal with the headache. I just want to know, should I keep doing that? Should I be abstinent? You feel me? Like, what should I do, Jess?
No,
She just
want the meat, Jess. Yeah, it's so much meat out here. I think, you train one dog, you can train another one. It's
yes,
it's
that's
fine.
the thing, sis. It is.
Yeah,
and when I tried it, it was terrible.
Let her
Back
have
to
that.
back.
Let her have that. That's her headache now. And I think, like I said, you done. All you want is the meat. That's fine. Some things just run its course. You need to leave him alone. Let him be married. Let him figure it out. That ain't for him either, because obviously, if he's still willingly cheating on his fiance, he ain't even walked down the aisle yet. Then that's something that he gonna keep doing. You ain't even got to be a casualty of that. I know you initiating and all that, but would you want your man, your fiance, to do the same thing to you?
I don't.
Exactly. And when it's going to come a time where somebody's going to put a ring on your finger, Miss Ma'am, because if you training meat and all that.
Yes, I believe God. Say that again, Jess. I think he ain't hear you.
So I want you to leave that alone.
Jess, where you think she from? I say Brooklyn.
She definitely from New York. I don't even know the barrels or whatever, but she definitely from New York.
Charlamagne, what you think?
I smell Brooklyn, but
I'm sorry?
I smell Brooklyn, but I think it's the Bronx.
Tell me, backstar. How much they get Jay? What happened?
I smell Brooklyn. Yeah. I smell Brooklyn.
Now they got to smell.
Well,
okay.
Good luck in training that D, the meat, or whatever you call it.
That's right, sis.
Yo, you got to stop repeating things just because you hear people saying.
I just like it. It's funny
that
as hell.
sounded crazy.
What? I said good luck with training the D.
She ain't never say she trained the D. She said I trained that meat.
But you ain't hear him ad-libbing you in the background talking about train that meat. You gonna train that D. Like, yo,
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
I did not say
that.
You want to be with the girls so bad.
She said thank me.
I saved you?
Yes.
Goodbye, Sherry.
Thank you, boo. Yo, Sherry drunk as
Oh, my gosh. All right. Jess Fix My Mess. 800-585-1051. We got the rumors coming up?
We got the latest with Lauren. We're going to figure out what she got soon as she's setting the seat.
All right. We'll get to it next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody.
I've been that before.
It's DJ NP, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne, the God. Let's get to the rumors.
Hey, yo.
Worldwide Magic. On The Breakfast Club.
She's the culture shit.
With Lauren LaRosa.
I'm back. And I got the mess.
Talk to me.
Alrighty, so Jim Jones and Cameron. You guys
still?
Yeah, right. I was gonna say, y'all exhausted by that yet? Well,
hell yeah, especially after Jim came up after 30 business days to talk about it. Like, god damn. All right, what happened?
Well, when Jim Jones was here, speaking of Charlamagne, you asked him what did Freaky have to say about everything. Let's take a listen to Jim up here.
What does Freak say? What does Freaky Ziggy say?
I don't know. Freak bugging me out right now. You heard? Freak in a crazy position right now, but I want him to get his money and do whatever business moves he need to do. You dig? Shouts to my man Freak. He always gonna be my brother for life. No Freak for a very long time.
You're wearing the hat, and that's what we all want as a culture too. Like make Dipset great again. Like
I'm doing that. I've been doing that. You heard?
And I bought up Freak because we heard from Joel's. Joel's did an interview and he gave his side.
Yep.
I haven't heard from Freak.
Yep. Well, Freaky Ziggy sat down with the Art of Dialogue and finally spoke out about the back and forth of the beef. Let's take a listen.
A lot of y'all motherfuckers is real ignorantioso. Y'all niggas is ignorantioso a bloque amos. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas is dumb f***s. Wait, who said that? Your mother sucked. Wait, who said that? Who said that? Just gotta relax. There's no fucking beef between Cam and Jim. Beef is when a person you driving and a nigga cuts you off in the front and you cut you off in the back and you gotta shoot out your windshield and nigga shooting out his windshield that they had you cornered and it was gonna end your life. Beef is serious. They don't really got beef. And the point that I'm making, I'm trying, your boy, Freaky, is trying to school you. All the ignorant motherfuckers ain't gonna get it. Cam is not selling crack. That was in the past. No, he's not selling dope. Jim is not selling crack. He's not selling dope. We're not selling any substances anymore. We're selling algorithm.
Freaky. They not.
I was a little lost for a little minute, but
you were scared a little bit. You was like,
huh? Nigga shoot out the window.
Exactly. They said it's not as serious as people are trying to make it. They've been through some real serious stuff. They'll get through this. That's basically was the summation of it.
And they're both pushing their respective products.
Yes.
Jim got an album out. Cam got It Is What It Is. And it's good for the algorithms.
Yes, sir. Now, Journey Smollett. Now, y'all, this story is going to be a little crazy. So, Journey Smollett, that is the sister of
Jussie Smollett.
Yes. Her ex-husband wants half of her retirement, including the money that she has worked hard for as an entertainer, after she had already paid him $1 million.
Is he black?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Now listen to this. So, Journey Smollett, she's been in, y'all, I mean, you should know who she is.
Absolutely. Jericho Kids, back in the day, she started as a child.
She's been working since she was 3 years old. She's been putting money in her SAG pension since she was 3 years old. And her ex-husband is basically saying now he wants more money. So when they divorced back in, they separated in 2019, she has had to pay her ex-husband a combined total of $7,000 per month in child support and alimony payments. They were married in 2010. The divorce was finalized in 2021, and then reportedly she paid him close to $1 million just as a part of their settlement for their divorce, right? So it was a nasty divorce. So now he's like, okay, well, that was cute, but there's a 401k and there's a SAG pension that I know you are still putting money in. Specifically, he is asking about money from 2010 to 2019, or that I guess he feels like he didn't get to talk or touch when they were going through the divorce settlement. He's asking for 50% of the funds that she got between 2010 and 2019. So these could be royalties, whatever, that go into this pension from SAG and that 401k. Now, as I mentioned, she already paid him $1 million in reportedly in spousal support as a part of their divorce settlement. And people online are debating this because it's like, bro, she's worked hard for that money.
But if the roles were reversed, right? If the roles were reversed,
nobody would even care. They'd be like, get a young lady her money.
Exactly. So what would happen legally if the roles were reversed? If she was to get that money, I don't see the problem. Is you got to play both sides. You got to play fair, right?
Yeah, I mean, you do got to pay
equality.
You definitely got to pay fair, and I will say that period coincides with their marriage, so it does make the funds subject to California's community property law, which normally requires that any marital assets have to be divided equally.
Right.
That's why a lot of times people try and do their divorces and all that, the child support situations in California, because you get more out of it. But they just happen to live there during the time, so we'll see what happens with that. But baby, they've been dragging him online, like leave that girl alone. So there's that.
Crazy.
Hey, man, Trump tariffs got everybody trying to get their money right. Okay, you need a couple extra dollars. Right?
Well.
Is he deserving of it, though? I don't know the story.
I don't fully.
Does he work with her? Has he ever done anything, contributed to,
So what they're basing this on is that California marriage law that I mentioned, where it's basically like they were together during a period of time. So assets, I don't know how like their prenup or non-prenup situation.
When did they get married?
They were married in the divorce finalized in 2021. They were married in 2010.
Damn.
So he's asking for things from 2010 to 2019. These must have been things, I'm assuming these have to be things that like maybe weren't accounted for originally in a divorce.
Is the law.
Yeah, I'm with Charlamagne. The law is the law.
The law says.
Yeah, because if the roles were reversed, nobody would have a problem with it.
That's right.
So if you can't be mad.
The law is the law.
I get it.
Well, I mean, yeah. So if this happens, she can try and contest it, but if she doesn't contest it, then it'll, whatever. Now, speaking of money and people spending their coin, Fire Festival. Y'all heard about that? It's coming back.
Yeah, it's coming back.
What's homie's name? What's dude's name that make sure that show going?
Billy McFarland. Billy McFarland. Oh, you talking about Andy with the water?
That's right.
Is he a part of it?
Yo.
Andy was willing to give fellatio for water.
What?
You gotta keep a D-sucker on your team just in case. You never know.
That's one of the best documentaries I ever watched before.
Listen, he might need a writer like Andy. Billy McFarland, who is the creator of the festival, might need a writer like him, because the location in Mexico where they've announced that Fire Festival 2 will go down is saying no, that's not happening.
Don't take that ish over there to my second country. Don't do that. Don't put it over there in Mexico.
Well, according to officials, I don't know how you pronounce the area of Mexico, but according to officials in the area of Mexico where the Fire Festival 2 is supposed to go down.
That's just to say it.
You know
Isla Mujeres.
There you go, Jess.
Okay, so Isla Mujeres in Mexico.
Okay,
you see me? The tickets have gone on sale, but the paperwork has not been officially filed yet, according to those officials. Now, on Wednesday, somebody from the City Hall from Mexico Island came out and they said General Directorate of Tourism of that area of Mexico informs us that no persons or company has requested permits for this office or any other municipal government department for the said event. Now, tickets is on sale. Like, they got tickets, thousands and thousands of dollars.
Like another scam.
Cheapest ticket, $1,400.
General tickets are starting at $1,400.
For what though? Like, what are you buying? Is there people performing? Have they announced any performance?
Right.
I'm on the website right now.
And what is crazy is, if you already seen what happened with the first one, why would you even be somebody buying?
I'm not even gonna hold
ticket?
you with this new generation TikTokers. I think people want to go just to say, "Oh my God, I was a part of it." You know what I mean?
But according to Isla Mujeres, nobody ever heard nothing about it.
One Mexican baby.
First of all,
you know what I'm saying? You got one baby from a Mexican.
Mind your business. Yeah.
So there's the Ignite ticket for $1,400, the Fuego, which goes up to like over $5,000, the Phoenix ticket, which goes up to $12,500.
You're an idiot. You buy any of those, you're just stupid.
Your hotel and all that, and then there's the
Prometheus.
Which is
not a Spanish word.
The website is not even. I can't even click stuff.
Yeah, it is weird. She's sitting here with it. The website looks crazy.
I think they just threw that out there to see if people. It's on sale tomorrow?
I think they said tomorrow when I was watching the news. They said it goes on sale tomorrow, and nobody in Mexico knows anything about it.
Right.
They haven't announced any artists performing. They haven't announced anything.
It sounds very scam worthy, and we know it's a lot of fraudulent activity going on right now with everything.
I could buy a ticket right now, Envy.
You can?
Or maybe they just threw that out there to see what the interest is in Fire Festival. Let me test the brand.
And then they drop the rest of the information.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy, though? Random observation.
What?
Lizzo look good. Lizzo been coming down.
Lizzo looks amazing.
And I turned, she was turning around real slow. It don't give rotisserie chicken no more. It don't give.
It sound like that. I was like, Lizzo
don't give.
She said it's a random observation, but I'm not gonna
random
hold you.
observation.
Every time she hit my timeline, I go look at her page
Shorty
because Lizzo looks amazing right now. Y'all haven't seen Lizzo lately?
What?
No, I haven't seen it.
I haven't.
It's giving Cornish hen now, not rotisserie chicken. You know they bigger.
Whoa.
But the Cornish hen. Yeah, that's a small petite.
Is it Monjaro?
No, it don't give Ozempic or Monjaro. It gives. She been in that gym. She been a little mixed with a little stress.
This is Lizzo after the Oscars. Look at her. She looks amazing.
She look good.
Yes.
Okay. Look at her.
Looks amazing.
It don't give Ozempic. It give like
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like the big head Ozempic.
Absolutely.
She's lost a ton of weight. She's been open about the journey too, and she's been posting like her workouts and all that stuff.
Well, call Big Dank, Lizzo. Tell her what you've been doing.
No, she can't do that.
Because what isn't? Oh, I'm not supposed to say that publicly.
What?
Didn't somebody offer Big Dank something? I'm not supposed.
Offered her what? Well, she had a health
she said
specialist up here when she came.
I thought she said that. I thought she said it in an interview. Somebody offered her something. I could have sworn on the podcast. I don't remember.
What? Gym membership?
You talk about the sex toy deal.
No.
Talking about something to lose weight, Lauren.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I mean.
Oh, well, never mind then. Lizzo, call Big Dank. Tell her what you've been doing, man. So Big Dank can get down to a certain size, and then she can go and have the surgery after that.
That's right. Maybe somebody need to sue Big Dank because look, when Lizzo was getting sued, she was in that gym heavy. So that was workout mixed with a little bit of stress.
Lizzo looked good, and I told y'all Whoopi Goldberg looked good at the Oscars too. Whoopi Goldberg looked damn good at the Oscars.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, that is the rumors. All right, now keep it locked. The mix is up next. Let's go.
She did the Breakfast Club.
Good morning. Wake up. You're locked into the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Jess, you're going to be in Atlanta soon.
I absolutely am. Next Wednesday and Thursday, you can catch me at the Atlanta Comedy Theater in Norcross. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets at JessHilariousOfficial.com or ShowClicks.com. I will be promoting on my page, so y'all can get the direct link in my bio. But I will be doing meet and greet after the second show of each night. I haven't done meet and greet since Killeen, Texas, and that's because y'all gave me COVID out there in Texas. But I've started doing meet and greet again. So Atlanta, next week, make sure you get your tickets for Atlanta Comedy Theater. Me and my brother Desi Alexander will be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater Wednesday and Thursday.
All right. Now, when we come back, we got the positive notice, the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a salute to Dr. Wes Bellamy for joining us this morning, and also BDAHT.
That's right, man. Make sure you support what they're doing with the BCIC. It's in Charlotte. When?
March 20th through the 23rd at the Bojangles Coliseum.
That's right. So go get your tickets for that. And go get your tickets for the 3rd annual Black Effect Podcast Festival happening Saturday, April 26th at Pullman Yards in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. It is an unforgettable day of live podcasts, inspiring conversations, and a celebration of the podcast culture. So we got the R&B Money Podcast with Tank and Jay Valentine. Carrie Champion will be there with the Naked Sports Podcast. Mandy and Weezy are hosting from Decisions. Sarah Jake Roberts Awards will be there with the Woman Evolved podcast. Good Moms, Bad Choices will be there. So go to blackeffect.com/podcast festival to get your tickets right now. And the positive note is simply this, man. It comes from the great Dr. Wayne W. Dyer. You know I love Wayne W. Dyer. He says you may have convinced yourself that giving is impossible because you have too little for yourself. Well, if you are not generous when it is difficult, you will not be generous when it is easy. Generosity is a function of the heart, not the wallet. Have a great day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?